Hey everyone, it's Amador, and today I have another project for you guys for the Papercakes design team. Now, today I wanted to take it in a totally different route. This is an idea I had like a couple weeks ago, and I just hadn't gotten around to it because I had to go find the right thing to put it on for me to do this. Okay, so I am using, and these are all the designs from the Love Bites collection, and it's by Serena Bee, and the store is her online store, and this is all digital. You get all of these items. All of the collections come in PNG form. You can choose to buy the whole collection together, and you get a free bonus mini pack, or you can purchase like the 8x8 papers separate, or the journaling cards separate, and the embellishment card, embellishment file separately as well. So you can get the whole thing together, or you can get the items that you will need. Now, for this project, I did use some of the 8x8 papers, the journaling cards, and some of the embellishments. So here's what I wanted to do. I wanted to show that you can not only could you print this on cardstock and use it for your projects, you know, your gift bags, your treat boxes, and stuff like that. You can also do it to make t-shirts. So today I made, I made two t-shirts, and they are Valentine's themed t-shirts for my nephew. You guys, if you guys follow me on Instagram or Facebook, you guys know that I totally adore my chunky little nephew, and I've made shirts for him all through his first 12 months and everything, and other holidays and events. And I wanted to make a different little kind of a little punk grunge kind of, no, more like a punk. I wanted to go a little bit emo themed kind of thing, but it's more like a punk rocker Valentine's thing, because it's very kind of, I use the sentiments which are kind of like a little bit in your face and really cute, so a little spunky. So and let me see. Okay, so I went ahead and I imported all of my designs, and I went ahead and layered them. Now, this, of course, you guys may know, this is my favorite card, the Hey Sucker card with lollipop. Yes, I have to go find some lollipops. Ironically, that was a Target that they didn't have any, so I can actually put a physical lollipop on this. So I went ahead and layered them. Now, I did not resize them or anything. All of these items are just like they come in the pack. So the size of the actual items are the 3x4. This is a 3x4 journaling card. I mean, but like Project Life, pockets, scrapbooking design. Now, I did make two other ones to make kind of my background layering. So let me show you how I did on my laptop. So this is my, and of course I use my Cameo software, and yes, I still have yet to learn how to use the whole thing to record on your computer. So we're gonna go look at it this way. Here is the design. Now, I did several designs, but this is the one that I came back on. Let me see, I'll show you the other ones. This one says, "Hey sucker, happy love day, you make my heart explode." So it's super cool. It could be like for your friend, for a loved one, for a significant other. So it has that little punk kind of little edge to it. So I also, I was showing Sabrina, and I'm like, "Hey, look," and she's like, "You know what? Try it without like the you make my heart explode and whatnot." So these were the different versions that I tried. This is the Hey Sucker, Happy Love. And by the way, I also used some of the little icons from the elements. I'll go back and describe every single one. I just wanted to show you the different options that I made. This one doesn't have the Happy Love Day. It just has the You Make My Heart Explode. So let's go back to this. And since it was going to be on a black shirt to make it more punk, I gave it a white border. So let me go ahead and look. I can go ahead and ungroup these items, and well, ungroup them again, because that is a whole plethora of stuff. So in here you can see, here is the card. There's the card. Now this card, let me show you. This card right here, this one actually is not a journaling card. This is how I also address using ink, and some people are still concerned about using ink because these are digital items, so you do print them at home. But let's say for this design, I knew that I was going to make them 3x4 cards. I went ahead and sized the paper. I cut the paper. I just basically, I'll show you real quick. I made a square. Oop, that's not one. I made a rectangle, and I sized it 3x4. Then I took it over the, here we'll kind of demonstrate right now. And I took it over the actual 8x8 printing, 8x8 page, so we'll pretend that was an 8x8. I select it, I go up to Object, Modify, and Crop. And then boom, and this is how I made these 3x4 cards, because I used an 8x8 pattern on this one. Here, we'll go back so you can see the full pattern. Okay, so So this pattern, let's get rid of that. So this pattern is from the mini collection that you get if you buy the whole collection together. You get this as one of the patterns. Super adorable. I used it in my previous project as well. I absolutely love it. And then I also used this one. This is from one of the 8x8 papers. I once again did the same thing. I just created a 3x4 shape, and then I went ahead and cropped it so I can have the perfect size. Now, with these set aside, you can see right here, this is the double heart from the Elements collection. This is, we're deconstructing this puppy right here. This is the Happy Love. And here is the You Make My Heart Explode. Now, these hearts all come from the Elements collection. I just went ahead and I layered them and everything, and then I gave it all, once I grouped it all together, I gave it all a white border. Like I said, it is going to be on a black shirt. So that is what I did. Let me just put this aside because I'm about to drop my laptop. So that is what I did to make my creation. Now, the ironic funny thing, now I have a lot of pictures that I will show here after the video. I don't have a process because that's literally what I did in reverse, what I just showed you guys, the image and everything. I did that basically, but do that but in reverse. You know, you group them together, you get them all together. So, and then I printed it. Now let me show you. I get asked, now sometimes if I'm around the big craft stores, I will buy the pack of t-shirt transfers. This one is from Target. It works perfectly fine. I haven't had a problem with it. Now this one only has 5, and I think it's like $9 or $10. The ones at the craft stores, they have more items more of them in there, but they cost more, and I make sure to get it with a coupon. So, but if I don't have a chance to get one with a coupon, I'll just run to Target real quick and grab one of these. So, and remember to get the one for the dark fabrics or the one for the light fabrics, depending, and just follow the instructions depending on which one you're using. So now I don't have that one, but I did also make one for Fifi. So now this one, if you notice, has a little bit of a darker smudging. Now what I did with this, I took my iron and I pressed it a little bit harder just to give it a little bit more of a grungy kind of rocker kind of look. And also, if you look at it, it looks kind of vintaged and distressed. So this looks a little vintage, like it's already worn and the color is fading and stuff like that, to give it more of a little vintage look. Now, stay tuned. I will show you so many pictures, and there's some adorable little pictures of my little chunky nephew. And if you see, look, this is the 3x4 card layered right there. So all of those are layered, and it covers my little doggy's entire body. My doggy was not in the mood to play. Fifi wasn't in the mood to play, so I do not have pictures of her yet, but I will try to add some on my Instagram so you guys can totally see. But I wanted to show you how it was so easy to do it. And so easy to put it together. And I still have some leftover. I boo-booed some of the hearts, and I have some leftover. So this is actually cardstock. This is cardstock. But these two, I have also, I wanted to fill, whenever I'm printing out my print and cut items, I always try to fill in the little spaces with extra things, just because I feel like I'm wasting the paper. And this one, I'm just going to layer it this way, because on the back of my nephew's shirt, I have this. I did it like that. Just technically I could have done it together, but I printed and cut them separately. So I just layered them and I ironed it on. I plan to put this like on a shirt for me or something, because you know I love these colors. That's why I totally love this collection. But on this one I had more of the blacks, more of the punk, more of the little rock kind of thing, and you can see the little hearts scattered everywhere. So if you're afraid, like I said, this one's for my dog Fifi, but if you're afraid to like use this collection for like a boy or your boyfriend or your husband or whatever, boom, there it is. Use some of the black prints, some of the black and white prints, and you totally have the little rocker look to it. So you guys check out Serena Bee's Papercakes store. I will have all the links here in the description. Go ahead, stay tuned for a couple of pictures so you guys can see the pictures of my cute little nephew. We try to make it like an emo kind of grunge kind of rocker look. He wasn't having it. He was just chuckling and laughing through the whole thing. So he's a smiley, happy little chunky baby. So stay tuned, you guys. Thank you for stopping by, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone.